Hello, this is the new me. I've evolved, changed. I put in some work in my place, and I got my new camera angle. I'm putting it up there. Still got my book. Still got my book. But yeah. Oh, my muscles are a little sore. I'm happy though. Oh, how could I forget? Pardon me. Hi, I'm Lovemonger, Adam Euster, my mentor supreme, and this is 5 Minutes of Love because any and every day could use just 5 minutes of love. It's easy to focus on the positive while we're swimming and floating and flying and trying and going and going and going. The snow is snowing, but that's okay. Our souls are glowing. Haha. I'm a poet and I didn't even know that my words rhymed. Anyways, we got to a really interesting part when we were reading the book yesterday, didn't we? So what I'm gonna do is just pick up where we left off and yeah, get in a few minutes of interesting conversation and thought because this book is it's really insightful. I thought I like it. I like it. So let me know. Don't be shy to speak up in the comments and please, thank you very much. Don't be shy to subscribe to the channel because I'm doing this. I do this for the world. I do this for the future. I do this for anybody who cares. And it's here now. It's here forever. So, but forever can't start without today. Thank you. Now, I remember it was getting spicy, so let's get right back into it. Guys can do some crazy things. This part is unfortunate. Beat up a woman, for example. Get a little too rough. There's some flaky guys working escort. That's the real. Some of them actually hate women. That's the real, super sad, dark truth. But that could be true of a guy you pick up in a bar too, which is also parallel, underlying truth. You just never know. I think your chances of running into a dangerous situation with an escort are minimal. You just got to be careful. Use your head. Women are basically safe in using an escort, but it's naive to think that there is absolutely no risk, such as the case in every industry where you're dealing with person to person service. Did you run into some women that you thought really didn't like men? That they were buying the service, choosing to pay for it to make the man feel powerless? Ooh, good question. Kind of like a you're bought, you're paid for attitude. Yeah, it goes back to that control thing. But usually what happens is it's a one-time deal. If she calls back, you say no. Do you remember an incident like that? Oh yeah, this was a referral. The woman was about 37. We met for a few drinks at the bar. Then we went over to her apartment. It was one of those neighborhoods in Dallas that looked like people tended to not stay for years and years. Transients, a place with a high turnover. So, anyways, she started getting a little bit flip. I don't remember exactly what she said, but her attitude and her demeanor were such that well, if it was a guy, you'd call him a wise guy, and a smart ass, someone who was being condescending and rude. Anyways, she asked if I was into bondage, and I'm really not. She wanted to be dominant, but I didn't like her tone, so I didn't pursue it. She got sarcastic and said stuff like, I think I'm really special because I make my living off women. Oh, and so on. Her comments led me to believe that she'd like to think that she was in control of me, like she was buying a product or a commodity. I guess that attitude really became evident during sex. She was like, oh no, not this, don't do that, not right there, a little higher, a little lower, to the east, more to the west. I mean, she was like a fucking traffic cop. Ugh, so unfortunate. And you hear the stories about guys jumping up and going to the bathroom right after sex. Well, that's what she did. She came out fully dressed, so it was clear that the party was over. I was dismissed, and she wanted me to get out of there. And she said, okay, thanks. I'll let you know if I want to see you again. And you never saw her again? No. How did that make you feel? It was uncomfortable for me. For the first time in the business, I really felt bought and paid for. With a relationship, you can talk about what somebody wants sexually, and after a few times, you can learn how to please them. But as an escort, you got one shot to do it right. Interesting, interesting. But that isn't always easy. You try because that's what you're getting paid for. Have you ever been married? Nope. I was close to it once, many years ago. Let's just stop there. Whew. Some interesting deep thoughts. Some really interesting thoughts. I really find the complexities of relationships are unspeakable and infinite. So anybody can treat another person like an object, and anybody can demoralize another spirit, and it's just not nice. It's not nice. Even if it's a cash transaction, even if it's a one-time quickie, one-night stand, there's no reason that you don't have to respect the person that you're being intimate with. If you're planning to be with them for one night or one life, it's just better. It's just good love. So, peace to good love.